Boom. Good afternoon. I'm Pacquiao, and this is One News Now. President Duterte is set to announce the quarantine classification for the month of June later tonight. Let's discuss that further with Maricel Halili, who joins us live from Mandaluyong City. Hi, Mase. What do we know so far based on the recommendations by the NCR mayors and the IATF? Mase?
Hi, Sean. MMDA Chairman Benhur Avalos said that he cannot disclose the decision of the interagency task force what particular quarantine classification should be imposed, particularly in the NCR bubble. But it is clear that the Metro Manila mayors is in favor of adding more businesses to be open, particularly in Metro Manila. But it seems that the OCTA research group is not in favor of this for now. Based on the research of OCTA, for the last week, it seems that the trend on the COVID-19 cases in Metro Manila, although it continuously decreasing, it slows down. So the OCTA research group said that maybe President Duterte needs another week to gather more data about the situation of COVID cases, particularly in NCR bubble, before making a decision if we can ease the quarantine classification in Metro Manila and nearby provinces.
All right, another thing, Mased, the travel ban on India expires today. It also expires for other countries as well. Is the IATF looking at extending these travel bans at all?
Yes, Sean, there is a recommendation that maybe the national government should extend the travel ban until June 15. But it still needs approval from President Duterte. So we're still waiting for his decision.
All right, the president will also be meeting with Cebu Governor Gwen Garcia later today. Any idea what the two will be discussing?
They will be discussing the protocols in Cebu, particularly those overseas Filipino workers who will be coming in to Cebu.
All right, and what did the palace spokesman have to say about reports that he and Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara are planning to file charges against Cebu Governor Garcia over her supposed defiance to these COVID-19 protocols that have been set by the IATF? Is this pushing through at all?
Sean, Secretary ROQUE denied that particular report. He said that Governor Gwen Garcia is his quote-unquote BFF, so he cannot do that against Governor Garcia. If there is a need to file charges against the local executive, maybe other people can file the case against her, not Secretary ROQUE. That's at least according to the presidential spokesperson.
Let's move on to the topic of vaccines. Is the Philippines slated to get some of these oversupply that the United States have in terms of vaccines? And will the vaccine donation affect in any way the president's stance on the VFA or Visiting Forces Agreement?
Yes, Sean, the Philippine ambassador to the United States confirmed that the American government is planning to donate vaccines to the Philippines. Our country is one of the priority countries of the U.S. There is no exact date yet as to when we can expect these vaccines donated by the United States, but Secretary Roque said that it will not affect the decision of President Duterte with regards to the visiting forces agreement.
All right, and is President Duterte planning to talk or have a conference call maybe with U.S. President Biden anytime soon? Is this in the works?
It's part of the plan. Yes, it's part of the plan, Sean. The Philippine ambassador to the U.S. confirmed that. And he also said that President Biden has already sent a letter to President Duterte saying that he hopes that the relationship of the Philippines and the United States will continue. As to the exact date of the meeting of President Duterte and President Biden, Malacanang still has to give that. There is no specific date yet, but President Biden has already expressed that he wants to meet with President Duterte in person.
All right, moving on to another topic, Masa. We've noticed, of course, the infighting and slinging back and forth within the PDP-Laban party. Is the president going to step into the fray, considering he is the chairman of the party?
So far, Sean, Secretary Roque said that it is not part of the official schedule of President Duterte. I mean, referring to the PDP-Laban meeting this afternoon. So it seems that President Duterte will not attend the National Assembly. Secretary Roque also said that President Duterte is leaving it up to the other members of PDP-Laban to make a decision.
All right, we're clear on that. Now, moving on to Bayanihan 3, last question, Masa. Is the president planning to certify this as urgent?
For now, it seems that there is no need for the president to certify the Bayanihan 3 as urgent, although the economic managers are still studying the status of Bayanihan 3 if there is a need to pass it as soon as possible. So we're waiting. What will be the economic managers will say about the Bayanihan 3?
All right, waiting and seeing with you. Thank you so much for all those updates. Maricel Halili joining us live from Mandaluyong City. And the IATF is again being urged to allow fully vaccinated people aged above 60 to go outside their homes. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Franklin Quijano, chairperson of the National Commission on Senior Citizens, said that the elderly should be provided safe spaces outside their homes. Quijano explained that in grocery stores, for example, the elderly should be allowed during the first 2 hours of operations when the premises are freshly disinfected.
We hope that we will be allowed the first 2 hours in the morning. We know that we will be able to spend and help in the rebound of this economy. But more than that, we will also be able to exercise a bit.
And a political analyst says that today's assembly of PDP-Laban could be a warning for party president Senator Manny Pacquiao. Michael Yusinko from the Ateneo Policy Center said that Pacquiao had been the clear candidate for the presidency in the 2022 elections. But considering the recent developments, President Duterte could have another person in mind, even without the support of the party. PDP-Laban officials pushed through with this meeting today, despite Pacquiao himself telling his party mates not to participate. The assembly is being presided over by Vice Chairman Alfonso Cusi, as instructed by no less than the president.
There is someone who has the backing of the administration who is going to run in 2022. Full stop, no? whether he or she is supported by PDP-Laban or not, someone close to the president, someone backed up by the administration will be the candidate.
Here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. The Health Department is again making a call to the public to strictly follow health protocols after the detection of a hybrid COVID variant in Vietnam. Over the weekend, Vietnam said it discovered a new COVID variant that spreads quickly by air and is believed to be a combination of the Indian and UK variants. Senator Risa Ontiveros wants the Environment Department to start naming rocks and features in the Kalayaan Island group. In a statement, Ontiveros said this will help the country assert its sovereignty over the disputed territory. And in the weather, Tropical Storm Dante has slightly intensified while moving northwestward over the Philippine Sea. State Weather Bureau PAGASA said that Dante is expected to intensify into a severe tropical storm on Wednesday morning before gradually weakening in the succeeding days. Residents of the Tempate district in Costa Rica have turned a once neglected land into a community garden to help them become more self-sufficient amid the pandemic. Let's watch this quick take from Bloomberg.
La iniciativa empezó cooperando con organizaciones locales, no gubernamentales, con la repartición de diarios, pero muy rápido nos dimos cuenta que no era una solución ni siquiera a mediano plazo, era una solución tal vez a muy corto plazo, y empezamos a ver qué soluciones habían para generar más resiliencia comunitaria.
Bueno, todo el proceso que pasamos aquí hay que echarle un abono orgánico. Todo eso lo hicimos todas las compañeras, regar todo eso. Y ese es el tratamiento único que tiene ella. Nada más, todo es orgánico. No hay nada de comer de esas otras cosas que es malo para la salud.
La tierra y la agricultura necesita el calor de nosotros. Y aquí, como vemos tantas familias, somos 30, y más los niños que vienen aquí a jugar, las madres trabajando y los padres, esto es algo, bueno, a mí hasta que me da escalofrío, hermano, de ver algo tan lindo. Porque al menos yo tengo un hijo mayor de 25 años y tengo uno de 3 añitos. Y ya aquí viene a correr, a jugar, a divertirse y a ayudar, a echar agua. Y eso es algo que para mí es una experiencia que no tiene precio.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao, and we are One News.